Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I have recently got my hands on a Yamaha CP-70B. This is actually a quite familiar and famous gigging piano in the late 70s and 80s, and people actually still use them today. It's actually a very, very unique sounding acoustic and electronic combined piano. It was Yamaha's attempt at entering the acoustic electronic market. You know, everyone knows the Wurlitzer, the Rhodes, how they delved into the electronic acoustic world with pianos. And Yamaha, they've always been famous for their pianos. I remember growing up, my first piano, our family piano, was a Yamaha. It was an electronic one that sounded very similar to an acoustic one. And that's actually what slowly led to the downfall of these acoustic electronic instruments. Is people, in the 80s just started switching to purely digital and electronic stuff. What made these so unique is it was like a guitar in a sense, where it has pickups in it. So it's a standard grand piano. You don't have to use all of the electronic circuitry in it. You can just play it standalone, or you can plug it in. And for people like me who, do all of their music in a studio, it really, really just fit a hole that I needed for something that actually was convincing. All these pianos I've tried, they get close. They get really, really close. But this one has such a unique flavor, has a unique sound. Going more into it itself with its features, the 70B, obviously there was a 70 before it. This one was an improvement on pickups. It offered more ports, so this one had balanced and unbalanced connections for plugging it into, guitar pedals, or for a PA system, listening to it. Again, it was the quintessential studio and gigging piano. Some of the features it has on it has an equalizer. You have bass, middle, treble, a volume control, which is a gain knob, and that influences, if you have it plugged in. There's a tremolo effect on there with depth and speed control, and I thought I would give a little demonstration of that. So mine is a little beat up. It's been acquired from someone who no longer performs. They said that they used to travel California gigging, doing shows with this piano. So it's seen better days for sure. This one in particular, I guess, is from 1978. Yamaha continued to produce these, I believe, up until 1985. They created other models. Eventually, they even released one that had MIDI, and there was some more intense equalizer controls and other things like that. But what made this thing so special was that you could really just take it apart and travel. I think it's extremely heavy. They make it sound like it's just simple, but I guess that's the compromise. That's as close as you can get to carrying an electronic acoustic grand piano. There's so much craft when you take a look at this thing on the inside, and it's really a rich and beautiful sounding instrument. You may have even heard this thing on records. I feel like it's the quintessential yacht rock or ballad piano, my first thought goes to the Doobie Brothers, or Genesis used this. This has been a very popular instrument throughout music history. So now I want to try it out with utilizing it with other pieces of gear, right? Because that's kind of what the intention was here, is that you could use it with effects pedals. So I want to use it with one of my favorites. It's Hologram Electronics. It's their Chroma Console. Something that really draws me to this instrument was the action on the key bed. Like, you just can't imitate it. I mean, people try. I've not really experienced anything close to that, because it's a real hammer action grand piano. So you get the real thing here. Mine, like I said, it's really beat up. It's out of tune. It needs a good cleaning job. And when I use the knobs, they're a little scratchy. So if you guys have any tips or advice on how to take care of this thing, let me know in the comments below. Because yeah, I want to try to get it, sounding better if possible. But what'll be nice is if I do end up moving or going somewhere else, I can disassemble it, take it with me on the go. I got it for an amazing price. Even if I decide, that it doesn't work out for me anymore, I'll still profit off of this and someone else can enjoy it. But for the meantime, I'm going to be enjoying it. I'm going to be using it on some song recordings, and you might even hear it. Check out Tiger Arcade. I'm on all streaming platforms. I plan on recording with this instrument. That's partially why I got it. I always wanted an actual piano, but the fact that this one had pickups in it was just a no-brainer. It was like, this is everything that I need, and it's already all set up. I don't have to set up the mics or anything, it's got all the pickups in it. So now let's take it a step further. I want to use it with a synthesizer and a drum machine with that guitar pedal, and we'll just kind of mess around, improvise, and just come up with whatever hits in the moment. So I ended up recording like over 10 minutes worth of just this little jam session, if you will. So I went ahead and just tried to narrow it down to just some highlights, my favorite spots where I'm just messing around. Sorry for the interruption. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Thanks for checking out this video, you guys. Let me know what you think. What are some of your favorite artists that you think of when you think of the Yamaha CP-70? It could be the B or any of them. You know, there's also the Yamaha CP-80. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video, and we'll end on that note. Peace. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.